After weeks of planning, drawing up blueprints, budgeting, and building a prototype, these grade 8 students from St. Francis of Assisi are ready to present.
Today's actually our grade 8 science project-based learning exhibition of learning. So our students are working today to demonstrate their learning to an authentic audience.
But before we go any further, what is project-based learning?
Project-based learning is it's an instructional approach that's really sort of anchored in teaching students 21st century learning skills, so things like collaboration, critical thinking, communication.
And I think in the end we just wanted the kids to have to problem solve, work together as a big team, if they had issues to try and figure out how to solve those issues, and just really work in team, and we haven't done anything this big before. This time with this our PBL, or our big project that we did with Rube Goldberg was
Rube Goldberg? Who's he? Well, according to Google, Rube Goldberg was a Pulitzer Prize winning cartoonist, sculptor, and author, who then became famous for creating comically involved, complicated inventions laboriously contrived to perform a simple operation. Or as Alison Guthrie puts it,
it's a Rube Goldberg machine, which is basically a machine that accomplishes a really simple, normal task in a really unnecessarily complicated way.
So their project is pretty simple. Answer the driving question in front of them.
Our driving question for these projects was how can we design and build a functioning machine that kids will enjoy using?
This is what we came up with, and I think it's worked.
Ours was actually just to raise a banner. It was almost like an advertisement scheme, but it was like a little bit different. It just raises the banner with our things on it, our names, and a couple of candies on it, which is kind of cool actually.
Ours, the end result is popping a balloon for us, and it does that by turning levers and rolling balls and flipping switches and pulleys and everything. So it's a really cool thing to watch.
It's something simple, but it's actually pretty cool with the way we did it. We used like a couple toy trains that are remote controlled, levers, we used a pulley in it too, dominoes, a lot of dominoes, marbles. We actually have a marble track in ours too, which a lot of people have, and it's a really good idea, and it really works well.
It took a lot of brainstorming, a lot of creativity. It was really fun though. We just ended up taking out a piece of paper and just drawing and sketching a lot.
We actually kind of improvised, because our original plan kind of flunked a little bit, but we improvised and it really worked, so then we completely changed our thing and it worked out perfectly.
These projects were perfectly planned out, properly built. At times, there were some hiccups along the way, but that's part of the project. It's about how you adjust and alter your machines to make it work.
You do troubleshoot with them and discuss and make suggestions, but really the kids have to figure out every step of the way where they need to go. Their original designs needed to be tweaked. Some people started out with something and ended up with something totally different.
For these girls, they went back to the drawing board, adjusted a few things, and they got it right.
We had like 3 more steps, but we had to change it.
Yeah, we had to eventually cut off the entire first 3 steps because they were not going to work. So it's always a work in progress.
When it's all said and done, PBLs are a huge hit in schools.
I've actually been enjoying it quite a bit. I would take this over normal book learning any day.
It's really awesome. It's just really cool because it's a chance to do things without so much teacher supervision and controlling what we're doing.
The thing that makes it so great is you're not sitting at a desk and you're not just reading things, memorizing it, and then writing a test and then forgetting it afterwards.
It's kind of up to us what we're doing and doing it all ourselves, which is really cool in school.
It was fun to watch them evolve and have them get excited about mistakes. We were having problems yesterday, but we've got it figured out today.
With these PBLs, you actually get to interact with the things like hands-on, and you actually get to remember them. Like, and it'll be a lot more memorable over just sitting in a book and reading it. Like, I would do this in every single subject if I could.
In Red Deer, Renee Rondeau, Channel 6 News.